Hi everyone, it's Desiree. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining me for another video. Today I'm going to be setting up my work planner, which I probably should have done a while ago, but I noticed when I was at work today that I need to organize this. And I actually wanted to change my cover. I like to keep it very neutral at work, so I'm loving like these snapping covers. The Happy Planner has a few options that are very neutral and I feel, for me at least, work appropriate, and I really like using them. I think this is the only time I like using the snapping covers. I don't usually like these for my personal planners like at home, but I do love them for work. So I have this one. Like I said, this is from the Happy Planner. It's just a black snapping cover. I don't know if this one's still available, but like I mentioned before, there's a bunch of different types of planners. On a side note, because one of the covers that I got when I was on squad, it was like a gray, like kind of linen-y type of fabric. But my stepdad was looking for a planner, and I put the cover on and I gave him some planner sheets and stuff, and I believe he's still using it. I hope he's still using it. But yeah, it was very, like, if you're looking for a planner for a guy, definitely look at these snapping covers because they're really nice. And you know, just some simple black discs and you're good to go. So that's what I have for my setup, is just the snapping cover. I have these. I wasn't sure at first about these discs because they've got this like huge hole, but I actually really like them, again, for work because they don't have a heart on them. They just feel like, I don't know, I just like the way they look. Again, work appropriate for me at least. And I'm gonna put in this cover, which I got from Live Love Posh. She actually sent me this cover and it's gorgeous. The quality of this one is a lot more, I don't know, I feel like this one's a lot nicer because this is not flimsy. It is very sturdy, whereas this one is kind of flimsy. Like I could feel I think it's like cardboard, like probably like a thick piece of cardboard material in here. I could feel it, whereas here, like, I can't, like, you cannot bend this thing. And I love like the quilted pattern on here, and it is just gorgeous. So yeah, it's Live Love Posh. She sent this to me. I'm one of her affiliates, and she is super sweet and sends me some of her stuff from time to time. And I do have a 10% off discount if you want to check out this cover because it's super nice. So yeah, I'm gonna switch it up because I love this. I love this. Just so like luxurious, very luxe feeling. So I think I'm really gonna enjoy this at work. Now, for my work planner, I don't have like a typical planner setup. Like I don't use a layout like from a planner. All I do is I use filler paper. So that's basically what I'm gonna do right now, is just fill up my new setup with a bunch of different filler paper that I have that I like to use, and kind of transfer some of these things over into my new one. Obviously I need to take these discs off, so I need to just take everything off of the discs and add them onto this one. Okay, yeah, so I'm just gonna start taking the discs off of this planner, which I think this will be pretty easy because yeah, this plastic is not very, like, it's pretty good to take off. It's not hard. Now this one is kind of hard though. That's the only thing I'm kind of concerned about, because I remember the older snapping covers, they were like this super hard plastic and sometimes they would break. So I have to be careful when I put this one on. But yeah, I'm gonna take the cover off and then this cover off, or the back cover off from here. And I'm just gonna start, I'm gonna do this off camera so I don't show what I have written in my planner, because I have a bunch of paperwork that I kind of need to go through and probably toss. But yeah, I'm gonna just take everything off the disc right now. Okay, so I can kind of show how I like to use this. I love using dot grid paper, and I just like to make my own little category so that way I can check things off throughout the day. And I like to use one sheet for a day, and then I usually do like some notes on the back if I need to take more notes. So that's like how I like to use this filler paper in this setup for my work planner. So all of the discs are off. Put that aside. Now I'm going to snap them onto this one. Again, I think I have to be pretty careful with this. Oh, actually, no. You know what? It's not that difficult. This is definitely not as hard as the original snapping covers. Yeah, they go on pretty nicely. The previous ones would like snap off, or they were super hard to put discs on and off of this like harder plastic, but this one seems pretty good. Okay, so I'm gonna just do the front cover, and then I'll do the back cover in a bit. Oops. Okay, now for the back. This will be the back. I'm just gonna snap in all of these. I usually put these two together. When I'm doing a normal cover, I put the covers together and then I snap them all together at the same time, but I didn't want to chance like doing too much with this thicker plastic, so that's why I'm doing them separately, but I think it's good. Okay, so that is nicely on there, and this is ready to fill up. Okay, so the first thing is I have this. This was the cover that I originally used on when I actually had a planner. I believe this was from like a monthly, I was using a monthly planner. Now it's kind of acted as my kind of like an inbox dashboard type of thing in my work planner. So I'm not going to flip it over because this is like just filled with a bunch of sticky notes that have like passwords and just different things that definitely can't show. I have like lots of different things that I always forget, so I always write it on a sticky note, and then if I know it's something I'll have to refer to later, then I'll just put it on the back of this, so that way I can just find the sticky note and then I can get the information right away. Okay, so that is it for that. And then I kind of want to try out some of these sheets. Again, I don't know if these are going to work because I like using the dot grid paper better. Like that's what I really like using, but I could maybe like use these as categories because I have, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, it's 7. I mean, it could kind of work. I'm going to try it out. I'm going to try these little sheets out because I could label these like with each of the categories that I have. And then I could use these sections too for other categories. Like I could always white this out and write in my own category. I could totally do that. And then on the back, it's just some more like little checklists. So I like that. So yeah, I'm going to try these out. We'll see if they work. But I'm going to stick these in. And I really like these. These are from Live Love Posh. They come in like a huge pack. And I like how just neutral they are. So that's going to go in there. And then I do have another one. I don't think this one's going to work actually. So I have this one, but I really don't need a breakdown like this for this work planner. I do like this checklist. Maybe I could just use the checklist because you just flip it like this and have this. Then I'll have to write like this. So yeah, okay. I'm going to try this one out. I don't really think this one's going to work out very well, but I'm going to try it. I'm going to see how this works. Okay, so I'm going to put that, and then I'm just going to fill in the rest with some like either dot grid paper or lined or graph paper, because that's the stuff that I really, really like to use. Okay, so I have this pack right here. This is the Everyday. I think this is a recent one. I like, again, how neutral it is. It has dotted lined paper, and then I have grid paper. So that'll work for like how I like to do the categories in this. I'm actually gonna put the lined paper down first because I want the grid paper like to be on top. So I'm just gonna put this down in here. I'm just gonna fill this up with all this paper because I go through this stuff so much. Okay. And then, let's see. Okay, so this is the last of the lined paper. And then the rest is all going to be this really nice grid paper. And I believe it's grid on both sides. Both sides, yeah. I like that. Okay. Okay. So that is it. So they're kind of like, I look at these, like how I use this system as like daily sheets in a way. like this is all a daily sheet. I just create the layout when at the beginning of the day. I write in all my categories and then I fill it in throughout the day. So that's how I look at them. I'm actually gonna bring in some of the things that I took out because I have like a little dashboard so I can separate these pages from the ones I'm like currently working on, which actually I'm gonna just bring in the ones I've done for January, which it's only been a couple of days. So I'm just gonna put these in here. And then I'm gonna go to the back now. So I'm in the back. I just had to flip it so that way I can't see my little dashboard with all my sticky notes. I like to put in an envelope in here in the back because sometimes I have to go run errands and sometimes I have to take like a card or I have to like save a receipt. And when that happens, like when I go run an errand, I do like to take my planner so that way I have this little pocket where I can use it to like keep like receipts or, you know, a card or money that I've been given to go run that errand. So I do like to have that in here, and then I do have a folder, of course. This one is actually super, oh my gosh, I've had this thing for forever. I don't know if I have one that I possibly might switch it to. I might go look for a newer one because this looks like it's about to like fall out. I've seriously had this probably since, I mean, for years, and I've been using it in this planner. Okay, I'm gonna go look for another, like a nicer folder. I think it's time to retire this folder. So I will be back. So I couldn't find a black one. I think that's why I kept this in here so long, because I love the black and white look of this one. So I'm just gonna take this off and I'm just gonna put this here because I do love green. So green is my favorite color. So I think that's a good option for there. And then I'm just gonna stick whatever I have. I actually don't even know what I have in here, but well, some of it I know, but yeah, just trying to cover up some of the important things. So I'm just gonna stick that there, and then on the back, I have a couple other things. I'm gonna stick over here. Okay, so that is it for that. Let me flip this over. Oops, some of my sticky notes fell out. So everything is in my planner. I love the look of this one. This one is so pretty. So nice. And it's like really thick and just really good quality. Oh, this is gonna be so nice to take to work. Okay, so yeah, that is it for my setup. It's pretty easy. I try to keep it pretty simple at work. Just a really nice cover, some cute discs, and lots of filler paper. That is what I love to use to keep me on track at work. All right, so that is my work planner all set up. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more of my videos, please hit that subscribe button. And I hope to see you guys all in the next one.